Greetings, YouTubers. O'Shea2 here. How's everyone doing? Haven't made a video in a little bit, but some recent issues in Wisconsin have brought me out to make a video concerning it. It seems that the present governor, Scott Walker, has decided unilaterally that he wants to, I don't know, his plan on helping the deficit in Wisconsin is to cut the pay to a lot of the union-based public workers in the government. And personally, I don't know if that's necessarily the right way to go. As far as I can see, I've done a little looking into it. The total amount that's going to be saved is only in this neighborhood of somewhere around $33 million, which isn't really a hell of a lot considering that their deficit, I believe, is in the area of $33 billion. So it seems to me like there's some issues there. But the Governor Walker seems to think that this is the one of the few recourses they have. Now, I'd like to ask people out there, if anybody watches this video, because I looked into this and I couldn't find anything definite, but I'm wondering, and my question is for Governor Walker, if this is the recourse and these cuts are severely needed, I'm wondering if the governor himself and the rest of the state legislature are taking a pay cut, are taking a cut in their pensions and benefits as well. Because if this is what's needed, if this is what has to be done to help the deficit, then the state legislature and the governor and even the Senate, the senators of Wisconsin should all be taking pay cuts, cuts to their benefits, and cuts to their pension first, before any citizens, whether they're union members or not, should be taking any type of cut. Because, I mean, unless you're going to be a hypocrite, if this is something that you truly believe in, if you truly believe this is necessary, then you should be the first on the chopping block. So I'd like to ask anybody out there if they have any information on this and to redirect me to any website that actually says that the governor is cutting his own pay and own pensions, and the state legislature is doing the same, and the senators in the state are doing the same, okay? Then they might have a small leg to stand on, which really, to me, isn't really that big anyway. But I'm willing to bet that the governor, the state legislator, and the senators are not having their pay cuts, are not having their pensions cut, and are not having their benefits cut. Is anybody else willing to take that one up? It just seems to me that this has nothing to do with the deficit, and it's just a matter of union busting. Okay, this is the same type of stuff that went on years and years ago, or when unions were starting to come about, that the corporates and corporate leaders and politicians were against unions, and they did their best to stop them from forming, which they weren't able to do. So now they're trying to get out of it. Now they're trying to take the unions down again. Okay. And don't get me wrong, there are probably some things with unions that aren't right. There might be some things, I'm not saying unions are perfect, okay? But without unions, a lot of people would be a lot worse off than they are now. But that's not saying that unions don't have their own graft and greed and corruption as well. It's there. You know, it's the same as it is in government. And all that has to be addressed as well. But without unions, a lot of people in this country would be a lot worse off. So, I don't know. It seems to me like it's not right, because this governor is making this unilateral decision. He's not letting people come to the table. He's not bringing unions to the table. He's not bringing the other Democratic politicians or part of the legislature to the table to try and work out some type of compromise. He's just unilaterally deciding that this is what the bill is, he's putting it out there, and he wants a vote on it. Okay? And that's just not right. That's not part of the democratic process. Okay? people have a right to discuss these things and have their say before such a measure is taken. But maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. But I'd like everybody out there who watches this video, give me your opinion on the situation. Let me know what you think. Because I think, I don't know, I really think what's going on in our government and with these people, it's going seriously downhill. To me, this seems nothing more than like a union-busting tactic that the Republicans are using because they're paid by corporations, and the corporations hate unions. Corporations hate unions because the unions make these corporations deal more fairly with their employees. And that's a fact. But the corporations don't like that. Because let me put it to you this way. If a corporation could pay us freaking nothing to work for them, they would love that. They would do that. Okay? Because corporations really don't give a shit about the people. All corporations care about is profit. And probably about 80 to 90% of our politicians are all bought out in some form or another by corporations. So think about that for a little while. Anyway, have a great day and take care, and give me your comments and pass this video around to people, because I'd like to hear from more people, because I don't seem to have as many people come to my videos, but because I'm not flashy or anything and make a lot of special whoopity-doo videos. I just give you my opinion, and that's what it is. And right now, that's my opinion. Have a great day, tubers, and be happy, be well, and be safe, and let's hope for the best. Take care.